We're going to talk about rein management today. We're going to do it on a loop rein. Everybody gets, worried about how they're using their hands on the reins and things to make it simple. The biggest hack that I can tell you guys is don't do it up on top of the horse. Let's do it at home. Let's do it on the couch while you're watching your favorite TV show. That way your mind is thinking about your favorite TV show and your hands start doing it subconsciously. Then when you get back on the horse, you don't have to think about your hands. You just ride and you do the exercises that you need to do. So I'm going to show you some things to do in front of the TV. So bring your bridle home with you, put the bridle on the ground, and now, first thing with a loop rein is teach yourself to move on the reins, right? What I see people do wrong all the time is they're reaching to grab the rein where they think they're gonna grab it, and then now they've got a hold of that, and they hold, but their horse isn't responding, so they start pulling harder and harder, and then their body's off balance and out of whack and really looking like a dork anyway. We don't want that. Right? So what you want to do is you want to start teaching yourself how to move on the reins without moving your hands. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the middle of the rein. My left hand, I'm going to go to the left first. I'm going to pick up my left rein first. My left hand's going to stay still. It's going to kind of open up a little bit, right? So that I can then, my right hand's going to pull the rein through. Then I'm going to switch. I'm going to lock my right hand down and my left hand's gonna pull the rein through my right hand. Then my left hand's gonna lock and my right hand's gonna pull. And I'm just gonna keep switching that until that becomes something that you can do fast. You can get to the end of the bit as fast as you can. You can, your hands just move. You can be talking, you can be watching your TV, right? Whatever you want, but your hands just keep moving. And so you wanna teach yourself to do that. Next thing you wanna teach yourself with the loop rein is how to kind of ride one-handed with it, right? So you take and you teach yourself to loop it, right? So I slide down evenly and then I loop and then figure out where the middle is and hold the middle, right? Now you don't want to have to think about that when you're doing that quickly with a horse, right? So you want to get so good at reaching down, looping, grabbing, knowing that you're in the middle, right? And so how I tell people is loop it and then kind of pick up. And so right now, right, see how I'm tighter on my left rein than my right rein? It's because my loop wasn't correct. So when you're home, you can go, oh, that's how I see if I'm correct or not, right? So loop, hold in the middle, see if you're even, right? When you're even, it'll look like that, all right? So, so again, slide, loop, figure out where your middle is, hold. Then once you know how to do that, you want to teach yourself to hold that without it getting smaller or bigger within your loop, right? So teaching yourself to feel where your middle is and then that holds. Then what happens is now if I want to go left, right, or if my left hand needs to come help, my left hand reaches just far enough not to bend my body, right? Left hand goes down, it locks, then the right hand pulls through. Right? And so you teach yourself that your hand can move. Your right hand, or the hand that's on the loop, is the hand that moves. Then switch, left hand, and then right hand, and left hand pull through, right? So you just want to kind of play with that, play with moving your hands on those reins, play with getting comfortable with picking up quickly, looping quickly, getting to both reins, and playing with it. So that's the best way that I know how to play with a continuous loop rein and what you need to get good at to be good with your hands.